Picture this. You're packed and ready for your flight out of Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, only to find out it's delayed. Not by weather or mechanical glitches, but by a staffing crunch tied to a massive government shutdown. It's a frustrating reality that's hitting travelers hard, and it's sparking debates about priorities in Washington. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this just an unfortunate side effect of political gridlock, or a deliberate tactic in a bigger power struggle? Let's dive into the details and unpack what's really going on, so you can understand the full picture without getting lost in the jargon. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, the root cause is a staffing shortage at the Albuquerque Air Route Traffic Control Center, often abbreviated as ZAB. For beginners, think of ZAB as a crucial hub that oversees air traffic in a vast swath of the sky, including much of Arizona. It collaborates closely with the Phoenix Terminal Radar Approach Control, TRACON, which handles the busy airspace right around the airport. When staffing dips here, it can create bottlenecks that ripple out to delays on the ground. In this case, flights departing from Phoenix are averaging about 15 minutes of delay as of the latest updates. Though, things were worse earlier in the morning, with averages hitting 45 minutes. By 12:42 p.m., more than 80 flights were backed up at Sky Harbor, making for a hectic scene for passengers. On a positive note, TSA security lines were moving smoothly, with wait times under 10 minutes, a small win in an otherwise bumpy day. If you're affected, you can easily check your flight status right here on the airport's website. And this is the part most people miss. Just a few days ago, Sky Harbor officials were optimistic, predicting minimal, visible impacts from the shutdown. They noted that essential government workers, like those in aviation, were required to keep showing up, even without pay. But now, we're seeing the cracks widen, proving how interconnected these systems really are. For example, imagine you're a pilot or air traffic controller. Even if you're dedicated to your job, the stress of unpaid weeks can lead to fatigue or even absences, cascading into delays that inconvenience thousands. The timing of this announcement is particularly intriguing, as it lines up with reports from the Associated Press about the White House Budget Office kicking off widespread firings of federal employees. We're now into day 10 of the shutdown, and this move is ramping up the heat on Democratic lawmakers who are under fire to resolve the impasse. But here's the kicker. It's not clear if these firings are directly connected to the staffing woes at ZAB. Is this a coincidence, or is there a strategic element at play? Some might argue it's a necessary step to trim bureaucracy, while others see it as a harsh overreach that punishes hardworking folks. Either way, it raises bigger questions about how far we're willing to let politics disrupt everyday life, like safe and timely air travel. If you've spotted any typos or errors in this piece, feel free to let us know by clicking here to report them. Got photos or videos from a breaking news event? Share them with us here, along with a quick description. We love hearing from our community. What do you think? Should the government shutdown be resolved faster to avoid these kinds of disruptions? Or is there a valid reason for the standoff? Do you side with the firings as a tough but needed measure? Or do they feel like an unfair burden on essential workers? We'd love to hear your take in the comments below. Let's discuss. Copyright 2025, KTVK, KPHO, all rights reserved.